Hi, guys, and welcome back to the day 2 of the 28-day Advanced English Grammar course. My name is Mamta, and let's get started with today's session. In the last session, we talked about parts of speech. We learned how to identify different parts of speech in a sentence so that you can use it for your learning purposes. Now, in today's lesson, we're going to talk about, I think, the most important part of speech that helps us construct our sentences and without which we cannot speak. We're going to talk about the topic verbs. The topic today is verbs. But before we get into the topic, let me tell you that at English Cafe, we have helped over 25,000 individuals in the last 9 years we've helped them improve their spoken English and communication skills for different purposes. We've helped people speak better English to get a job or to perform better at their jobs or to socialize confidently or to do better in their academics. So if English is something you need help with, connect with us. You can join us from anywhere as we offer online courses. So you can join a practice course from anywhere in the world. What you need to actually become fluent in English is practice. So do connect with us if that's something you want, and please share this lesson with someone who you think can benefit, who needs to get better at their English. Now, I'll not waste your time. Let me quickly get started with today's topic, that's verbs. You know what verbs are. Verbs are action words, right? The words that express an action in a sentence are verbs. You know that. And when we talk about verbs, we also talk about helping verbs and main verbs. You know that helping verbs are supporting verbs. We also call them auxiliary verbs. These are the verbs that support the main action word. For example, if I say, I'm watching a movie. So am is the helping verb and watching is the main verb. There are many other helping verbs such as is, am, are, do, does, did, has, have, had, will, sometimes shall, will have, etc. All these are helping verbs. So you know that this lesson is not about helping verbs, though it is about verb forms. And so we will talk about main verbs. Main verbs are action words. Come, go, eat, drink, talk, listen, speak. All these words are helping verbs. You know that. And all these are main verbs. You know that. And when we talk about these main verbs, you know that verbs have forms. Any verb that we talk about, for example, go has forms, go, went, gone. Or play has forms, play, played, played. And then there are two more forms like plays, playing, etc. A lot of verbs actually come under the category of regular verbs, and some other verbs come under the category of irregular verbs. Let's talk about that. And to talk about that, I would like you to just take a look at this. Take a look at this verb, play, second form played, third form played. Similarly, cook, cooked, cooked. Most of the verbs are like this. All you need is a d sound at the end of the verb, and you have the second and the third forms. You don't really need to bother about them. You don't really need to learn anything. Most verbs fall under this category, like cook, cooked, cooked, cry, cried, cried, push, pushed, pushed, accept, accepted, accepted, etc. But there are some verbs that are very frequently used, but that don't have this regular structure. Those verbs are irregular verbs. For example, go, went, gone. You can't say go, goed, goed, right? Similarly, teach, taught, taught. We can't say teach, teach, teach. Nobody says teach, teach, teach. And that is why we need to know these verb forms, because these are some of the very commonly used words. These are some of the words that we use every day in our day-to-day communication. So we cannot afford to use the incorrect words there. We need to know the correct verb forms. Like we need to know the word taught. For example, I taught parts of speech yesterday, right? I can't say I teached because nobody says that way. In a language, it's about correct means how everybody else speaks. We also need to speak the same way. That's what the definition of correct is. So in this lesson, we will learn the verb forms for around 100 commonly used verbs. These are irregular verbs. You don't need to learn the forms for regular verbs, right? You just know that. But for irregular verbs, let's learn today. So I'm going to share my PPT with you. Take a look at this. I hope it's visible to you. Can you see that? So let's get started. I'm going to share these 11. Oh, okay. Allow me a few seconds, please. All right. So I hope my screen is properly visible to you right now, and you can see the verb forms. So let's get started. First, we'll talk about the verbs that have the same form. You know, the first, second, and third forms are same. Here they are: hurt, 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 bet, 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 put, 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 cost, 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 cut, 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 let, 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 bid, 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 hit, 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 broadcast, 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 shut, shut, shut. No change. All the forms are same. So talking about past, the same. Using the perfect tense, it remains the same. Learn these verb forms. It will help you. You know, it will automatically improve your confidence when you speak if you know that you're using the correct verb form. So do learn them. You can watch this lesson later as well. Repeat this, but learn. Moving on. Then there are verbs where the second and the third forms are same. Here are those words: feel, felt, felt, dig, dug, dug, dream, dreamt, dreamt, build, built, built, burn, burnt, burnt, find, found, found, get, got, hang, hung, hung, have, had, hear, heard, heard. More verbs with the second and the third form same: hold, held, held, keep, kept, kept, lay, laid, laid, lead, led, led, learn, learnt, learnt, leave, left, left, lend, lent, lent, lose, lost, lost, make, made, made, mean, meant. Next, meet, met, pay, paid, read, read. Yeah, they are spelled same, but we say read, read, say, said, bend, bent, tell, told, sit, sat, sleep, slept. As you could see, second and third forms are same. Some more: spent, spent, show, showed, sometimes shown, sell, sold, sent, sent, stand, stood, understand, understood, win, won. They are easy, right? Some more: buy, bought, bring, brought, catch, caught, fight, fought, teach, taught, think, thought. Second and third forms were same. Now, there are some more where all the forms are different. Take a look at some of those verbs. Awake, awoke, awoken, wake, woke, woken, break, broke, broken, choose, chose, chosen, rise, rose, risen, ride, rode, ridden, drive, drove, driven, tear, tore, torn, write, wrote, written, speak, spoke, spoken, wear, wore, worn, take, took, taken, freeze, froze, frozen, give, gave, given, forgive, forgave, forgiven, forget, forgot, forgotten. A few more: be, was, been, beat, beaten, eat, ate, eaten, come, came, come, become, became, become, begin, began, begun, bite, bit, bitten, do, did, done. Some more, all forms different: fall, fell, fallen, go, went, gone, know, knew, known, lie, lay, lain, hide, hid, hidden, see, saw, seen, drink, drank, drunk, swim, swam, swum, sing, sang, sung, run, ran, run, ring, rang, rung, fly, flew, flown, grow, grew, grown, blow, blew, blown, draw, drew, drawn, throw, threw, thrown. Sorry about the spelling, THROW, throw, threw, thrown. So, these were the verb forms that I just discussed with you. These were around 100 verbs. You must know all these verb forms. If you're not yet confident, do learn them. And before I go, let me ask you how the lesson was. Did you learn any new forms just now? Please tell me. And don't forget to share. If you liked this lesson, if you found it useful, please share it with someone who it can help. And before I go, let me again tell you that if you need help to practice speaking in English, contact us. We'll be happy to help you. That's all for this lesson. We'll make it really short and crisp for you every day so that you enjoy the learning process. Join me tomorrow for the live session at 9.